So crisis is here today. How do we continue to succeed in crisis? I'm going to share with you three things. Listen on. Okay, before I get into what it is, get a piece of paper, get a pen. It's a formula I've used. In fact, it's called GPA. Not grade point average as in university that you had. This is a different meaning of it. Now, what is G in this instance? Let's get into it, right? Like quickly. What is G? G here means goals. Let me share a story. In 2008, way back, we had a global financial crisis that time, right? I was in that situation where I was in a job and I was like really worried about people are made redundant, whether will I have a job or not. My goals were changing. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I had a decision to make. So I had two things. Do I keep worrying about what's going to go wrong? Or do I sort of say, look, that's where I want to go. I'm going to focus on that. So what I then did was I actually said, you know what, my goals. I looked at my goals. I'm like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I printed it out and I kept it. And I made that as a reminder for me in times of crisis to always remember my goals. So when I did that, I realized that I could focus a lot in 2008 when everybody was being made redundant. Everything was such a chaos. That helped me a lot, right? So same thing in business today. If you want to survive and if you want to really succeed, understand your goals. What are the goals that you had made? You might have made these goals last year, right? But it's been like maybe 12 months. What is it? Print it out, write it, stick it, and read it to yourself and see how you feel about this goal. If you still resonate with it, great. If you don't resonate with that goal today, there's something wrong. You got to actually look at your goal because that goal is going to keep you focused. Yes, you can be worried about, I might lose my job, something might happen, but that's a distraction. If you have a goal, it will keep you focused. So that was the first one, G for goals. What's the second one? P. P means plan your next action. So back in 2008 again, so we had this financial crisis, like I said. I printed my goals and I was like, I want to go there. But what I had planned to do before the financial crisis, it couldn't be done the same way. So I re-looked at my next step of actions, right? And I looked at my team. I'm like, okay, my team's there's 5-6 people in the team. I got these many incidents. I made a report. I started understanding everything that was happening in the team, looking at the reports, looking at the incidents, looking at management team, what's going to be. And then I devised, okay, in times like today, to get to that goal, I need to change a few steps. And that's what allowed me to sort of again look and see what was happening. And then what happened is my boss came to me and one day he just said, look, what's your team doing? And I was really afraid that, I might get made redundant and all. And then I opened up my computer and I showed him, look, that's our goal. I've devised a new plan and this is what we're going to do. Bang, 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 bang. I showed him everything to reach our goal. And he was quite happy, but he didn't say anything. And then he left. So same thing in your business today. If you had a goal and you knew 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to reach your goal, but in times like today, you might have to pivot. Maybe there's a different goal, another next steps of action, right, to reach this goal. That's what I would encourage you to do. So if you look at your goal and your next steps of action, plan it properly so that you can focus to still reach your goal. So that's the P. The third part is the A, the action. Once you have that plan, the next steps, you take that and you action every step of the way that you did. So in 2008, what I did was, I did the same thing. I made a plan, I shared it with my boss at that time, and I actioned it, everything. And I started getting a lot of green ticks in every area. Team was being happy as well. It didn't matter to us if it was in a financial crisis because we were taking a different plan of action and everything that we had planned, we started actioning. And then one day, my boss again came to my chair, and he said, I want to meet you in the room. And I was very afraid at that time because people were being made redundant. So he sat me down and he had a discussion with me. He said, look, we've got a crisis here. I saw that you've made a goal, a new step, new plan of action. Very, very encouraging. What I want you to do now is, there's another team, take your team and another team, merge it, and I want you to lead that team. So what happened in here is, instead of me being made redundant, because I had this next step of actions, I got promoted. I succeeded in a time of crisis. So same thing with you. If you're feeling the same and you've done the next plan of action, take every step of the way, keep taking your action, right? Because this action will lead you to success. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. So remember this, it's GPA, goals, plan next steps, action it. And that's the video I have for you. If you want to actually really discuss how to get clarity on this so you can succeed, there's a link below to my free masterclass. Click it and let's have a chat. Till the next video, A, B, C, always be connected.